get started a little bit. So how's everybody's week so far? We are middle of the week already, first week of April. So how is everyone doing?
Good.
Good,
Awesome.
surviving.
Yes.
Then so fast, right? One quarter of 2021 is over already. Super fast. Okay, so maybe I'll just wait for one more minute. Then I'll just get started. Okay, because I think some people are still coming on board. Okay. Okay, it's 7:48. I'll just get started. So a very warm welcome to everyone. Okay, this is our Wednesday Global Success meeting, and we run this meeting every Wednesdays for all our partners and also for people who are interested to know more about the business who haven't come into the business yet. So we have a very scheduled or different types of trainings for the Wednesdays. So the first Wednesdays of the month is always on the opportunity sharing. And then, of course, the second Wednesday, we have a very targeted training for new partners, people who are just getting started in the business. So what they need to do, some tips to help them to move ahead and all those kind of things. So that one is in a installment. It's over 3 Wednesdays in over the 1/4 of the year. Okay, so we just completed one set of the LOI training in the last quarter. So we're going to commence on the new LOI training also for this coming quarter. Okay, and then of course on the third Wednesdays, we have a training which is on products. So we will have sharing on different types of products because we have a lot of very exciting and very effective, very powerful products. So we will share about those products and train for the third Wednesdays of the month. And then following that, the last Wednesdays will be a more in-depth training for our business brand representatives. Okay, so that one we will also, it's the same thing, similar to LOI training for new partners, but that one will give more tips. I mean, it's a different stage of the business, so we'll share different tips and essential skills that's required for people in that phase of the business. Okay, and for this particular month, which is the month of April, it's a very special month because we know that our business partners will be having the start of Ramadan. Okay, I think next week, right? Next week is the start of Ramadan. Ramadan is it next Wednesday? So
Tuesday.
Tuesday, so sorry. Okay,
Yes, oh my
so so because of this, we will have a slight change to the schedule for our Wednesdays meetings. So only for this particular Ramadan month, for the coming Wednesdays, we will shift our meetings to Saturdays at 3 p.m. So this Saturday, in fact, at 3 p.m., our dear business partner, Ms. Rosanna, will actually be sharing on the first course of the LOI training. So make sure you change your calendars a little bit at the start of this Saturday for the first meeting. Okay, for our first shift of the Wednesday's meeting. So, okay, let me just get started for today's business opportunity. So today I'm talking about the Nu Skin business. So I hope everybody knows this is a presentation about a partnership with a global anti-aging company, Nu Skin. Okay, and I hope that my sharing later will help you see that this is actually a business which can be embarked for everyone, and everyone can actually partner with Nu Skin and leverage on this platform to achieve great success, and you control everything along the way. Okay. Okay, so I want to talk about April's hot topic. Anybody want to give a guess? What is April's hot topic? You can type on the chat or you can just speak up on the mic. Guess? What is April's hot topic? Nobody wants to guess? Okay, nobody wants to guess? It's very hot, okay, and it's raining a lot, right? So the first 2 weeks of this month, oh yeah, Nutri-Essential is a hot topic, but what's a hot topic for Singapore? Nobody wants to guess?
Vaccine?
Sorry? Vaccination?
Vaccine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, vaccination, I'm sure a lot of people are excited about it, or some people are already pre-registering themselves. So I hope if you are in the group to vaccinate yourself, you would have, gotten your slots. And if not, you're waiting for June because of those under 45. Yeah, 75% of it is back to office. So what is the hot topic I want to talk about? It's the end of work from home, almost. Okay, yeah, ERP is also going to start. Okay, then yeah. So I don't know whether you have friends who have been, getting so used to work from home over the past one year, in fact. Okay, and then now that it's the end and everybody has to kind of like return to the office. So I think a lot of my friends are quite sad by this work from home. And okay, so people are now saying that, they want to have a hybrid type of working. They want to be able to work from the office and then work from home to have the best of both worlds. So I think I even saw a report by it was the comments from a Gen Z, saying that I do not know who is this person now. So it's an anonymous comment that the person put forth, and he's saying that if the job does not have, all this work from home inside, he's not going to work for the company, something like that to the tune of it. So I guess now more and more people have demands for or wishes for their work. So and I guess this is moving forward what people want also, the flexibility and so on. Okay. What mask man? We have new person. Okay. I don't know what Sadia means. Okay, never mind. What I want to say is, okay, so now that we know that people are, they say one of the prerequisites that they want to look for in a job and so on is actually working from home or having the flexibility. So let's take a look at what people today are looking for in a job. Okay, because why do I put forth this topic? Because at some point in our life, when we are young and when we are schooling and all that, we are not expected to, most people are not expected to, work or bring money or earn money. But at some point in your life, you have to start to earn an income. So you have to decide how you want to earn an income. Most people start to earn an income through a job. Of course, there are people who start to earn an income through running a business, but that's a small percentage. So most people are in the category of looking for a job to earn an income. So what are people looking for in a job as a source of income? Okay. Okay, so this is the top 5 priorities for millennials, but I would also say that when I look at the different statistics and studies, it's pretty similar between millennials as well as the other groups like the Gen X, okay, even the Gen Z. It's just that the percentages may tweak a little bit, but generally these are the 5 priorities that people are looking for when they look for a job. Okay, would you agree that money is important when you look for a job? Or you can put aside the income and don't care and how much you're paid for, you just want to, it's just something that you want to work for. Okay, Willie says important, Rosani also say important. Okay, I mean, when I was looking for a job, when I just graduated from school, from university, yeah, salary was an important component also for me to decide which job I would then work for. Okay, because although we must have passion in what we do, a lot of times we work because of the income. I don't know whether you want to challenge me on this, but you imagine for a moment that if the job did not pay you a salary, would you still go to work? So this is a question and a challenge I asked lah. Okay, so money is important. The other thing that people are looking for in a job is security. I guess security because people, yeah, who doesn't want to have security, right? So I can understand that when they're looking for employment, they want a job that is stable, a company that won't close down, that kind of thing. But to be very honest, moving ahead into the future, retrenchment and all these things are going to be very, very common. So more and more people are going to experience retrenchment in their 40s, in their 50s, unfortunately. So security, I'm not sure is really something that you can get from a job, okay? And of course, people want to have the ability to take time off, to go for their holidays, to take leave and do stuff that they want, So that's very important, okay? Because you also don't want to end up working, and then not being able to take leave off because you also need time to recharge, relax, okay? Yeah, but this is top 5 priorities. So I will share more about what are the other things that people look for. Fari is asking about professional growth, okay? People also want to work with great, people, you want to work for a company that has good culture, have a good environment, because people are friendly, people are helpful, no politicking, that kind of stuff. It's an ideal situation, okay? This is what people want. And of course, flexible working arrangement. Okay, so I want to also share that Nu Skin, when we partner with Nu Skin, our positioning is not as an employee of Nu Skin. We are always business partners with Nu Skin. We're entrepreneurs, but yet being in this entrepreneurial category, we can also satisfy all these priorities in the Nu Skin career. Okay, I'm very confident of this because I've been in the business for more than 15 years. And I can say for sure that, the money, I would say that there's no ceiling. It's up to you how hard you want to work, how much you want to generate. Because when you work for someone, we all know that there is a salary ceiling that you cannot break through. Maybe you have to, in order for you to get a higher salary, you must either get a promotion, or if you don't get a promotion, you need to change your company. So there are all these things involved. Okay, but in Nu Skin, you can be doing the same thing, you can get better and better at it, but you can easily grow your income very quickly. Or if you are not, it's all about how much you're willing to put forth and the remuneration in return. So if you find that you don't want to put in so much hard work, you still want more time with family as well, okay, fine, because everybody has a different idea of how much they want to earn. So you decide for yourself. But for sure, money, you can satisfy it. Any income, you can satisfy it through Nu Skin. Some people say that Nu Skin is not secure as a job, in the sense that Nu Skin doesn't give you a salary. Am I right? So a lot of my friends, they are initially people when I talk to, they will be a bit shocked. You mean you're not paid a salary with Nu Skin? Okay. Azaha says correct. So usually a lot of people want income because we all have commitments, right? We have house loans, we have car loans, we have phone bills, we have to take care of parents. So salary is very important. That's why I totally agree that that's why I totally agree that this element part is important, but don't let this stable and secure salary trap you, because in actual fact, as we move ahead, I'm not sure if all jobs is secure in that sense to give you that salary for life also as you're working with them. Okay, so okay, coming back for Nu Skin, right? I want to say that people sometimes question and say that because Nu Skin doesn't pay you a salary, therefore it's a commission-based type of remuneration, therefore it's not secure. Well, I want to say that if you put forth your effort to serve your customers, if you put forth the effort to get more, as in like introduce and share the business opportunities with your partners and grow your organization, this is actually a very secure element. Okay, I can share with you that during the past 1 year when we have the COVID situation. A lot of people's businesses were affected, but I feel very, very blessed because I mean, for us in Nu Skin business, when there was circuit breaker and all that, and people could not do a lot of things. They have to be in the home all the time. Our business proceeds as normal. Nu Skin has all these delivery options and all that. So we didn't have an issue. And then we have Zoom and all that to still be able to connect with people to share the business opportunity. So I would say that actually Nu Skin is a very secure business if you're willing to work hard and commit and grow it. So of course, at the beginning, it's not a salary. In the beginning, you don't get that much income if you were working for a company, but we are looking at the long term lah, because that's what you want when you're older and you want more time and you want more health, that kind of things. Okay, and of course, for sure, holidays and time off is up to you. So unlike jobs, you may only be able to take leave during lull period or when you clear your projects and so on. But a Nu Skin, once you build your organization, you can decide when you want to go for, of course, now we can't travel, but let's say you want to go for a staycation, you want to go time out and so on, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want because your organization, your income is stable. Okay, and it's definitely working with great people because you choose who you want to work with in a way. And of course, I don't mean that we are like saying that I don't want to work with you. It's not that kind of petty, but what I mean is that when you're working with someone, sometimes you can't choose your boss, you can't choose your colleagues. And to be honest, there are mean people around in this world, right? I'm sure you will not challenge me on this. But in Nu Skin, right, we work with people who are honest. We work with people who are optimistic. We work with people who are positive, all very good people. So it's always a fun environment. It's always a very inspiring environment to work with, to work at, okay? And of course, the flexible working arrangement is for sure, because it's up to you to decide when you want to start working, when you want to start working, how you want to work, where you want to work, everything is up to you. Okay, nobody says you have to be in the office from work from home. So sometimes when people share with me that they were very sad that they will come back to the office work from home, I also feel sad for them. But at the same time, I feel so fortunate that I'm not affected by this end of work from home. I imagine if I'm working, I would be very, very sad if work from home stopped because I like to work from home. So for me, there's no impact. I'm doing the same thing. My working arrangement has not really changed. And but of course, I can understand a lot of my friends who will miss this flexible working, or the work from home numbers will reduce a lot. Okay. Willie says I have Monday blues on Sunday. Yeah, actually I have Monday blues sometimes on Saturday nights also because I'm anticipating the Monday to come. So yeah, but it's not as if that I don't like my work, but it's just that I don't like to be locked into an office from 9 to 6 or whatever. I just don't like that kind of thing. I like to have freedom to choose what I want to do and so on. Okay. So I hope that, I've let you see that actually what people are looking for in a job, they can also actually get from Nu Skin and actually can get more. Okay. So the next one. Okay, so Farid was saying, right, what about progression in leadership and all those things? So yes, okay, so this is a table that shows you the importance to people when you exclude salary, what they also want from their career. Okay, so people also want a good work and life balance. So like I said, even if it's running your own business in Nu Skin, the best thing about Nu Skin, right, like Azahar says, right, we need to have a salary to pay the bills and so on, which is true. I totally agree with that. So like for me, when I started the Nu Skin business, I didn't go full time in it. I was working part-time. I ran the Nu Skin business part-time for a couple of years before I came in full-time. So I didn't have to give up my salary, which would pay for all the things that I needed to pay for, and also give my parents a good allowance, that kind of thing. And yet I could, at the back end, build this Nu Skin business so that in future, I do not have to be dependent on my work. Because I know that I ask myself when I've always been asking myself, would I want to do all this? Okay, not say want to, but would I have to do all this? Would I have a choice not to do all this when I'm in my 40s or 50s, or is it I don't have a choice? I have to work like this for my life. So this question has always been at the back of my mind. It's always haunted me. And that's what led me to want to run a business. And also, I think that's what led Nu Skin to come into my life. Okay, so for instance, people also want to have the opportunities to get better in their get better in everything that they do. So to progress, to be leaders. Okay, so definitely in Nu Skin, as you start to share the business with people, as you start to lead your team, this is an area that you will definitely be tested on, and you'll definitely gain better experience and be much better at it. Okay, people want flexibility, which we confirm we have. A sense of meaning from work. Okay, this is so true, because in the past, industrial age, people don't really care about getting a sense of meaning from work. Work was just, going to the office, going to the factory, then coming back at a certain time. It was just like that. But now work has taken off a different meaning, because we spend 1/3 of our entire life on work. So naturally, we will want to achieve some form of sense of meaning and purpose from our work. So for Nu Skin, I can definitely say that there's so much a sense of achievement. Okay, we help many people gain back their health. We also help to give. Like for me, as I said before, I was looking for a chance to get out of my work, but still be able to earn a good income, and still be able to do something meaningful, which is related to helping people with health and so on. And at the same time, I think we are liberating a lot of people from the chains of work. Okay, because many people, especially professionals, their only way to earn an income is actually through their professional work, and they're very talented at all this. But if they ever were to decide to stop working because they were tired, burnout, and so on, that will mean that their income goes to zero. Okay, so in Nu Skin, as you build, as I said, your organization and so on, your income never goes to zero. Okay. Yeah, jobs. Okay. Then okay, people also want professional development training programs. We have so many. I think now Nu Skin trainings got so many, a bit overloaded also. But it's up to you. I always encourage everyone to go for all the trainings, because you never know what you can learn, what you can pick up, and that will be very, very beneficial to your life and your business. The impact it has on society, quality of its products and services. Okay, this one I'm very confident, because we help so many people to improve their health, and people always ask, is this product safe? Is this product good if I take it long term? Will it have side effects on my body? And I'm always so confident to say, no, this is meant to be taken long term. It's a supportive health supplement, whereas I will not be able to be so confident for other products, because we know the science, we know the team behind our Nu Skin and Pharmanex A-Shock supplements, so we're very confident of this. Okay, a strong sense of purpose related to sense of meaning from work. Opportunities for international travel is for sure, and it's up to you. Okay, because Nu Skin is in 50 over markets. If you decide you want to build a market out of Singapore, well, you're very welcome too. And you can build on you don't have to start a new account, like your Singapore account. You don't have to go to, say, if you wanted to go to Australia, you don't have to go to Australia, restart yourself. You can leverage on your Singapore account and start a business with Nu Skin's partnership in Australia. So it's up to you, international travel. For me, I don't like to travel, so I'm quite happy to have a Singapore business. Okay, and I'm quite happy to be able to do a business via virtual for international markets as well. Okay, but I'm sure a lot of people love to travel, and this is something that they want. Okay, and it's very fast growing and dynamic. We are launching new products like nobody's business. So this year we're going to launch NutriSentials, and then we're going to launch some customized Pharmanex solutions the second half of 2021, so it's coming soon. So our R&D is non-stop working, and Nu Skin's R&D is non-stop working. Nu Skin, we have so many products already lined up in the pipeline to launch, and all these products are catered for the market that people want. So we have products which is geared towards our Gen Z population, because more and more Gen Zs are coming into society, coming to work and so on. So our products are also catered for this group of young people. Okay, and we also have anti-aging products for people like Gen X, baby boomers, and so on, people like myself. Okay. And we are a leading company that people admire. If you know Nu Skin's founders, you will know that they're very kind people, and they are people who started the business with a very simple ideology that they wanted. Our mission was to give good products to anyone, a good culture for everyone, and a good business opportunity as well to everybody. Okay, and we always invest and use the latest technology, reputation of its leaders, so on. So I'm not sure if you ask me, would we be able to get all these in work? I'm not so sure, but I can say you can get all these in Nu Skin. Okay, so this is something that I have experienced in my 15 years partnering with this company, and I can vouch for that. Okay, so I put this job versus entrepreneur because, like I say, Nu Skin is an entrepreneur path. It's an entrepreneur path. Okay, and you hear many people who want to become an entrepreneur. Like, why would you want? Some people, they are never thought of becoming an entrepreneur. It means that they are happy with their jobs, so they may have some grouses with their job, some unhappiness here and there, but they've never thought to become an entrepreneur. So, why would people want to become an entrepreneur, and why are so many and I mean, what is in it for entrepreneur for you if you're an employee to think about switching? Okay, so 8 reasons to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so like I say, a lot of people want to have the ability to choose. They want to have freedom to decide, how, including that they can start the business from scratch. Like I say, for Nu Skin business, it's the same. Even though that you have established products and so on, you can decide how you want to do your marketing. You can decide how you want to, this is up to you, but we have recommendations, we have steps, skills, and all that to back you. But if how you want to approach people and all that is up to you. Okay, so you can do everything from scratch if you're the type of person, because some people like to experiment, some people like to be creative, and some people don't. Some people like a try and tested formula. Just give me the try and test, I'll follow exactly. So we work with all types of people. So it's up to you. So people want to be entrepreneur because they can have the ability the freedom to start everything the way they want it. Okay. And of course, it's your life, your way. Seriously, because if you're working, it's not your life, your way. It's your boss's life, your boss's way. Okay. So in Nu Skin, you create your own schedule, and yeah, you decide what you want. But it doesn't mean that you don't do anything. Nu Skin is a business that we work hard, but we also play hard, because you have a meaning behind what you do. So we're very committed, and I'm very happy to get out of bed to do my business. Last time working, sometimes I'm not so, you're so sian to get out of bed to do some presentation that you don't understand why you have to do it, because your boss asks you to do it and you have 1001 things to do, but you still got to do all these things. Okay, so yeah, this kind of thing. Okay, your standards, because you set your standards. So like for me, right, I have very high standards towards my business, how I serve my customers, how I guide the business partners, and so on. All these things, the relationship I built, this is my standards. So I don't have to, I'm not perfect, and I'm not perfection level, but it's got my standards. Okay, so it's how you decide. So including how you dress, how you speak, what jokes you want to crack, who are you, who is the real you. You can be this kind of person if you're running your Nu Skin business. Okay, and I'll come to number 5 first, because number 4 is in the next slide. So in number 5, it's about money also, because we want to be entrepreneur because we want to be able to earn more income. We don't want to have a ceiling on the top of our head, our salary ceiling, which is definitely there if you're working. Okay, so like I say in Nu Skin, right, you can scale up so easily. If you start getting better at sharing with people about weight management program TR90, and if you close, like I say, if you close 10 people or so on, right, you don't have to keep stock of 10 sets of TR90 in your storeroom. You can just easily go to Nu Skin office. You can do it online as well to make the orders and so on. So you can scale up so quickly. It's such an easy, any business that you can scale up in a very short time, right? You can earn fast income, good income. Okay. Okay, you can be, like I say, like your best self, because this is who you are. You don't have to, like, if your boss don't like you to laugh very loud, then you have to be very quiet. Or if your boss like to stay late, but you already finished your work, but you have to stay late at the office because your boss asks you to, I mean, it's a culture. You know what I mean? I have friends who are working in an environment where their superior will stay late, and even though they finish their work already, they can't go off. And these are not like junior staff, you know, these are senior staff also. But unfortunately, this is the work environment. Okay. Okay, so you can also, you know, create your own brand that's 100% you, and no one can take away this. Because like in Nu Skin business, right? How do I say? Okay, when nobody can say that they own a job, because no one is indispensable to a company. Okay, but in Nu Skin, in a way, you own your own business. You can be you can be dispensable. That means you can step away from your business and do the things you want, and the business still run because we have the methods. It's self-running already. So that's the best part. But you can come in anytime and do what you need to do. Okay, so I think that's the best of both worlds. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs, they end up building a business, but they can't leave the business to do the things that they want, like to take a break and all that, because so much of themselves are actually invested in their business, and so much of the business is equal to them that they can't step back. So in Nu Skin, it's different. We build a team, we empower people, and at the end we get freedom for ourselves also. Okay. Okay, so you can choose the people that we work with. Just now I said already, and of course you're truly happy because you're living your life your way. Wouldn't you be happy if you live your life the way you want it? Every day is you open your eyes, every day you're happy because you don't have to dread. I have to go into office, and then that person has a very, Chinese say, very chao bin, you know, very smelly face, that kind of thing. You don't have to. You can just go out and you can use your positivity to influence so many people. Okay, so I hope you can see that there are so many. I mean, I won't say there is no challenges. Of course, there is challenges. Nothing is easy in life. But is it worth it? Okay, the question is it worth it to overcome these challenges to get that whatever you want behind it? My answer to you is definitely yes, because you are worth it. Okay, so I'll go to the next slide. And the number one reason why people refuse to come out is that they are trapped in their comfort zone. But you know, this is an experiment people always like to share when they illustrate what is a comfort zone trap. Obviously, you can see that the mouse will initially be very happy because there's so much rice. So the mouse will happily munch. And, you know, it's like they don't have to search for food. Food is always there and everything is good. But you can see that this is a trap, because once you deplete and everything is finished, you're stuck. So which is what happens to a lot of people as they get further and further in their career advancement. Means that they have a lot of responsibilities, they become supervisors, superiors, and they have all these responsibilities is so heavy because, you know, sometimes in work, at the beginning, you're doing a lot of the actual work, the technical work, but then you get promoted, then you start to supervise people and you're in charge of other things. But these are a lot of responsibilities, because if any of your subordinates do something wrong, right, you're actually the number one answerable. You are the number one to actually be hit on the chopping block if your boss is a good boss. So unless your boss is somebody who push blame, then cannot say. Okay, so even then, if your boss is that kind of person, why would you want to work for this person, right? It's better to change your company. Okay, so don't be afraid of getting out of the comfort zone, because like I say, there's no security anyway in the job. So sometimes don't become like you're forced to change your job, then you change. You know, get out before it becomes like no choice. Yeah, this is what I want to say. Okay, so to me, why does Nu Skin win? What are the top three winning things, top three winning points to me for me to see Nu Skin as a career? Okay, this one I want to show you, not because of I want to show you this nice photo of me being of the Circle of Excellence recognition. No. I just want to show you that before I started Nu Skin, in my early, this is the photo that you see on your left, right? Is me when I started the business in my early 30s. So you can see that in my early 30s, I really look. Actually, when I was in my early 30s, I don't think I look aged. What's that sound? Somebody sniggering, is it? Anyway, this one, right? I at that point in time, I never felt that I was aged looking or etc. In fact, I felt that I was pretty good. I didn't feel that I looked tired or anything. But once I look back, in fact, this photo was taken on a holiday. So even on holiday, also no energy, energy level very low. Okay, so 15 years on in the business, normally people get more haggard because there's a lot of stresses on the business and so on. Maybe definitely income will improve if you've been running the business conscientiously and so on, but health may be an issue and so on. But for me, I never believe. When I started the business, if you ask me, do I believe that I'll be successful in Nu Skin? Actually, the answer is no. But I'm committed to the business because I know I don't want to stay on in a job. So I'm committed in the business and I'm persistent. So I tell myself that I cannot quit. No matter what difficulties I have, I just have to find a solution and get over it. And tomorrow will be a better day. So this is always what I tell myself. So with that in mind, right, I started the business because if you know me last time, I'm a very introverted person. I'm very introvert. Okay, I don't like to socialize. I avoid going out to. That means if all those got what D&D lah, all those parties and stuff, I avoid. I don't want to go. Anything, I just want to be at home. So I mean, I'm just a very home person. So actually, to me, to start the Nu Skin business is a big challenge. Okay, because I don't have a lot of friends. I'm not comfortable talking. I cannot communicate well. It's not just about talking, it's about communicating. It's very difficult for me to even be able to express myself. That was me last time. Okay, so sometimes I'm very bottled up because I don't know how to say it out. Okay, and of course I'm not diplomatic if I say it out because don't know how to communicate, ma. So that was me last time. So actually the decision to go into Nu Skin is because I don't want to get stuck in my job. So I tell myself, can I change? Can I make more friends? The answer is yes. Can I try to make myself, that means I strike a balance. It's not like I have to become a social flower. No. I'm still myself, but I will try to reach out to people. I try to put a smile when I go out and that kind of thing. So of course, the answer is yes, I can do it. And from there it starts. You don't have to be all 100% ready to have all the attributes before you start. So along the way, I get better at communicating, I get better at expressing myself, and this is how far it has passed along. Okay, so I hope that this is an encouragement to many people who are starting the business or who are considering the business, because no one is 100% ready with attributes to get into the Nu Skin business. The Nu Skin business is a journey. You start from point A and you gradually pick up the skills, the improvements, so that you can get to point where you want to get to. I'm not even where I want to get to. I'm just probably midway only. I still want to be a better person. I still want to be a better communicator, that kind of thing. I still want to grow my business bigger and all that. Not because I only care about money and all that, but because I feel that this business can really help a lot of people achieve their dreams. I also feel that if I can earn more income, I can do more charity work. Okay, if you know me, I'm not somebody who's like to buy branded stuff or spend a lot of money. I don't even like to travel, remember? But I do like to give charity to anything animal related. Okay, so yeah, that's me. Okay, so what are the top 3 points that help me to really feel that Nu Skin is the winner? Okay, number 1, it is a leverage. It helps you to earn a leverage income. Okay, and leverage income is the true security because it gives you the freedom to do what you want. Okay, if like I said, no job is you own it one ma, because the moment, yeah, I mean, even if you're very good in your work, there may be some politicking and whatever. I've seen some of my friends who are very good in their work, but due to their superior not getting in the good books of their superior and all that, they are actually pressed down. Okay, and they are very unhappy also. So my God, so sorry. Who is that? Sorry. Got shocked. Okay, so sorry. You see what is that? I also didn't see him behind. He flew onto the laptop. Okay. Yeah, that's my number two. My number two boy is very, very cute. He will always find my leg to sleep on. So when anytime I'm on the bed, he will boom, and then he will get in position on my right leg. That's always his favorite leg for sleeping. Okay. Okay, so to me, leverage income is very, very important, and very, in fact, I can't think of any job that will give you leverage income. No jobs give you, it's only about how much time you put in and you're paid in return. And even businesses, a lot of businesses do not give you leverage income because they are dependent. So for example, like doctors, if they own a clinic, they still have to be very present. They have to see a lot of patients and so on for them to, so unless they own a whole chain of clinics, and then they can step back and so on. So if not, it's not leverage income. So leverage income is the true income that gives you security, and is therefore the true income that gives you freedom. And Nu Skin is able to do this, okay? Because you build your own network, you build your own empire, okay? And it's a career without politics because you choose who you want to work with, what. And then also at the same time, we are all advancing our business. Okay, we are all advancing our business because we want a better life for our families and all that. So there's no need for politicking, unlike in the normal work environment, isn't it true? Because I don't know about you, but I've worked, I before I started Nu Skin business, I was working. So there was like, I have worked for companies where, colleagues were terrible. Okay, I have also seen my friends, in companies, nursing profession, I heard is very political. Okay, I'm not criticizing, I'm just sharing with you. Okay, even teachers also can be political, and also teachers are very stressed. Sometimes I see my teacher friends, right, I feel so sad for them because they give so much for their work, so much is demanded from them, but it's like not good enough also sometimes. Okay, and then what else? What other profession? I think, like, I also have a friend who is working in one of the resorts line. Then she's also sharing with me, how due to the COVID and all that, the big boss cut the headcount, so they have to release people. So now she has to take on a lot of new scope of work that she's not even familiar with, but she just thrown and she just have to do. And then so all of them have a pay cut as well. And then later on they realize that their big boss, right, their director, I can't remember, their chairman or whoever, didn't have a pay cut. In fact, he had 120% pay increase, while all of them took a pay cut of 10-20%. So she said it was very demoralizing when they realized it. It's one of the big gaming, I don't want to name names, one of the big gaming companies. Okay, so yeah, so all kinds of professions come with politics, but good thing that Nu Skin does not. So you just be very focused on advancing your business through helping others, not through sabo others, not through bags that others don't have, just through helping people to gain their health, to gain their beauty, to be more confident, and to grow their income. Okay, just like that. Okay. And number three is that this is 100% within your control. So you cannot blame your boss, blame your colleague, blame anyone if you're not successful also, because success or failure is 100% determined by you, because Nu Skin already provides you with the platform, the products, which is very safe, which is very effective. It's just how up to you to go and reach out and grow your customers as well as grow your business partners. And all this is within your control. Okay, so I like it that it's not that somebody controls me. I think that's what entrepreneurs want. They don't want to be controlled by others. Okay, and you will find that it's very liberating to decide and to do things that you don't have to consult. Say, like I have to ask for approval. This thing, no, you because you know what you want, you have your goals. So, and if you're doing the things that is right, you don't have to worry about how people view you, that kind of thing. You just go forth, focus on your goals and achieve. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about what is Nu Skin's strengths. Okay, so as you all know that Nu Skin is an it started in 1984 as a skincare company. Okay, but we know that we've advanced so far along the way to 2021. So I want to talk a little bit about the global beauty devices market. I am sure that even if you're not in Nu Skin business or you're not a Nu Skin customer, likely you would have a beauty device gadget or beauty device at home. Okay, so this beauty device market is has a potential to grow all the way to about 150 billion in the year 2026. So in the year 2018, it was a small, I mean, 38 billion is already not a small amount, but it was at 38 billion. So it's poised to grow to 4 times to 150 billion in 2026. And the growth, the growth rate for this particular market is at 18.6%. Okay, that's a very good. It's a double-digit growth rate. Okay, and this is a market that's needs a lot of capital. It's not about just coming up with some small mechanical device, you know. So if you want to really be one of the leaders in this market, you have to have a lot of capital investment because you need a lot of research, you need a lot of science, you hire a lot of people in engineering, in science and all that, so that you can get a good device. It's not, you know what I mean? You can get a good device that works. So what's supporting this, or what's driving this global device, this beauty device market? Of course, the launch of all these, the launch of all these novel and innovative beauty devices. Okay, and of course, more and more people will have skin-related issues and rising lifestyle quotient. So more more and more people have expectations of what is a good skincare or what is a good skin marketing a beauty device. So this will all drive demand for global all these beauty devices. Okay, and of course the side effects is that people are worried that if they use a device, would it affect their skin, would it damage their skin and so on, and risks related to photo rejuvenation devices. Okay, Nu Skin is not currently Nu Skin is not in any photo rejuvenation devices. Okay, but I'm sure if in the future we have one, it will definitely be made in such a way that is safe, because safety has always been a top priority for Nu Skin. Okay, so as you all know that we are the world's this is according to Euro Monitor's figures, we are the world's #1 brand for home beauty device systems. So I'm sure some of you will have all of these gadgets at home. Okay, maybe some of you have some of you have just the LumiSpa, the Boost, so on. But I'm sure you will agree with me that these devices work wonders for our skin. Okay, so I'll just very quickly just share a little bit my experience. So for me, I love the Boost because this Boost is just 2 minutes and it gives you instant radiance and glow to your skin. I think people who have used this will agree with me. You can type yes or no if you ever used this before and you agree with me. Okay, I also attest to this because I'm a very lazy person. I'll tell you that I'm lazy to spend time in a beauty care salon. I hate to do my hair. I stopped going to a hair salon because I hate to spend time to sit there 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to do my hair. I cannot tahan. So likewise for beauty, I cannot. I just want fast. So the good thing about the Boost is 2 minutes, is really fast, and instantly you can see the glow, the radiance, and you're so motivated. Okay, LumiSpa also, yes, very fast, 2 minutes you can see the effect, and so clean. Your skin feels so clean, so refreshed, so good. Okay, and of course things like this particular one, which is the Galvanic Spa. The Galvanic Spa is really like a beauty salon at home because we have interchangeable heads to target different parts of your body, your body, your face, your hair, everything. And we have so many different uses for the Galvanic Spa. So I would say that if you're a very lazy person like me, LumiSpa Boost Age Lock Me is a must. Of course, if you are more, that means there's definitely a strata market of people who are very into their skin, who will take care, who will spend the time and so on. So this is a Galvanic Spa is definitely a must for you because you can do so much to improve the health of your skin through this gadget. Of course, the body Galvanic is for the whole body, is for toning and slimming specific areas of your body. The Age Lock Me is also great. It's a really skincare for lazy people like myself. Okay, because you know what I mean? Because let's say if you didn't have the age like me, and we definitely have more than a few skincare needs. Like if you're somebody in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or even 30s, in fact, you will have certain skincare needs, like maybe you have a pore size you're not happy with, pigmentation, wrinkles, dryness, all these things, right? So, you know, you may have to buy many different types of serums to target different types of problems. But with this Age Lock Me, you just need to do a simple app and it covers everything. And the best thing is it's just a two-step. In fact, daytime, you just you put your hand there. After washing your face, you put your hand in the hole, and then it dispenses for you the serum. And based on your responses to the app, the serum is actually formulated such that it covers everything. So you don't even have to have bottles to do everything. You do everything. Just the serum already has all the ingredients necessary, and of course is dispensed at the immediately at that point in time. So the condition of the ingredients is very stable. It goes on top of your skin and it starts to effect itself. Okay, and of course after that you finish with day cream or night cream, also of your choice. So seriously, for people like me, very lazy type one, the Boost, the Lumi Spa Age Lock Me is godsend. Okay, then the rest, I mean, doesn't mean that I don't use the Age Lock Galvanic Spa. I also use, but it's just that because I'm very super lazy, I really love the other three more. Okay, then the next one we'll talk about is this particular, the anti-aging market. I'm sure you agree with me that this is a huge market. Okay, way before we have beauty gadgets and all that, we have anti-aging supplements and so on. Okay, and if you look at this particular slide, you can see that this anti-aging supplement is worth about $1,000 billion in market size. $1,000 billion is actually $1 trillion. Okay, so it's actually worth $1 trillion. So are we in this market? Yes, the answer is we are. We have Ultimate Duo. See, the Ultimate Duo is made up of the R Square, Age R Square, as well as the Age Lock Wisebed. So these two products together have been scientifically proven to anti-age from the source. Not just about external not just anti-age you externally, as in symptomatically. Okay, we anti-age you systemically. Okay. So so normally as we age, number one thing you experience is the loss of energy, the loss of focus. Sometimes you find that you cannot focus so well after lunch, or even like after the early mornings, in the later part of the morning, you already feel a bit hazy and all that. So it's normal, it's part of aging. Okay, so when you're on these supplements, right, you'll notice that over a short period of time, like with R Square, you can see that the improvement in focus, can see improvement in alertness, all this. And of course, with Wisebed working together with R Square, over time, you can really feel that, you know, your everything, it helps with your brain health, so that, you know, your cognitive values, everything is better. It also helps with your skin health, also protects you from cellular damage, heart health, everything. So this is a very important set of supplements that I would actually recommend for everyone to take. Okay, so, and if you're lazy to take pills, right, then all the more just focus on the Ultimate Duo, okay, because they really work. They are effective and they work. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to come to a topic that's very dear to me. And also this is our key sponsoring package, okay, the TR90. So very quickly, you can see this slide shows you in 2016, the world's obese populations, where they are. So of course, currently Singapore is somewhere around maybe the 10% of population is obese. Okay, of course, you can see markets like the US, which is very high obesity. Nearby markets like Australia, or even this is Malaysia. Malaysia also has quite a high obesity rate. Okay, so in fact, WHO has already said obesity is an epidemic, so we need to fight it, because if we don't fight obesity, a lot of health issues are actually caused by obesity. So if we can fight obesity, we can actually reduce all those health issues. Okay. And the global weight loss and weight management market is worth about $300 billion. Okay, it's expected to reach that in 2027. Okay, of course, the growth rate is about 10.6%, also double digit. Okay, and this is a Singaporean photo of Singaporean. This is a photo or snapshot of Singapore's obesity rate. So we are targeted to reach about 15%. by 20. Sorry, somebody coughed. Okay, by 2024. Okay, and it's very high because we're a very small population. Okay, so we need to do something about it so that we can help a lot of people to gain back their health. Okay, and that's why we have TR90. So for the 3 consecutive years, based on Euromonitor figures, Nu Skin's weight management and well-being, TR90 has been the #1 brand. Okay, so we are working with the #1 brand in the market, and I think because it's so effective, it will stay #1 for many years to come. And you know that behind, or even if you're #1, I'm sure the scientists at the R&D team is working on something to better it. So I'm also quite excited. Okay, so I just quickly show it. There's so many testimonials. So this is Zoe. Sorry, I didn't ask for your permission. I already plaster your photo here. So this is Zoe's before and after. So if you are aware, right, anyone whose BMI is actually above 35, you're actually a candidate for the bariatric or the gastric sleeve surgery. So like for Zoe's case, you know, if no TR90, maybe she would consider that, but she didn't have to, you know. So with her transformation, I'm sure she can be able to help many and motivate many people to see that there's hope. Okay, it's not that it's impossible to shed the weight and gain back your health. Okay, and this is Suhaimi, okay, our young gentleman who is also a winner from the TR90 Superstar competition. Okay, loss of 5 kg of fats and a gaining of 2 kg of muscle. Okay, also Azaha as well. Okay, I think I heard that he lost about 40 blocks of butter with just 1 course of TR90. So I think that's really super amazing, because if you think about it, I mean, I hear a lot of people's weight loss journey, and it's very tough. I mean, they will diets, they will have extreme dieting, they will have, you know, and a lot of workout, very heavy workout and all that, and then they will lose some, and very quickly they will gain it back. So it's very demoralizing. So with TR90, right, you can really feel your body's metabolism is going up, you're burning fats, and the amazing thing is you're not haggard. So you see some other weight management programs, right, when they are on it, right, they actually look very tired, and after they lost the weight, the body also very haggard. But for TR90, people will take TR90, right? You see that after the program, they actually look very fit, very lean, very strong. So it's a very different program, because our program is very targeted. We work on reducing the fats, and we work on increasing our muscle composition at the same time by resetting all those fat burning, fat deposition, all those genes. So we up your fat burning genes, and then we down all those fat deposition genes and all those things. Okay, so it's a very amazing program, and I think everybody should be on it, because seriously, when you step on the Karada, right, I think very few people are in the healthy zone, because you can feel okay, but once you get on the Karada, you can see sometimes the fat percentage is already over, the BMI is near to reaching the tip, visceral fat is high, all these things. So something needs to be done before it gets worse. Okay. So for all these products that I share, right, you're basically representing an ageLOC brand that is worth more than 10B. Okay, so imagine if you're starting a company, you know, how much would it take to convince a brand to let you represent that is worth 10B? Probably you have to have a lot of capital and so on. But in Nu Skin, you can start by just being yourself, start the set of TR90 on yourself, and then become an ambassador and grow your partner with Nu Skin and grow your business. Okay. So Nu Skin's vision is always to become the world's leading business opportunity platform. Okay, and you can see we have so many accolades. And Nu Skin is also a force for good company, because we believe in good culture. So we have a lot of force for good initiatives, like the Southeast Asia Children's Heart Fund, where we partner, for Singapore, we partner with KKH to help children with congenital heart diseases. Okay. And we also have Force for Good foundations, which help with ecology, the environment. Okay, we also have Nourish the Children, which is, I think it's not here, which is also for helping with starving children around the world. So we have a lot of initiatives behind what we do, which is just, sometimes people say we're just selling lotions, potions, and gadgets, but it's not true. We have creating smiles along the way. Okay. okay, so very quickly, just now actually I've already said this business model is best because like I said, you can choose where you want to work. You don't have office, no inventories. Just now I say, right, you don't have to keep stock of TR90. You don't have to manage employees, no accounting, and it's very low capital. The only capital that you actually put forth is in training yourself. You know, some trainings require to put out some training fees, okay, and also the capital to start the TR90 on yourself, okay. And all these things will come along, the strong R&D, and you can leverage, you can ride on the shoulders of Nu Skin, the giant, to achieve your unlimited potential. Okay, so very quickly, this is our velocity marketing plan. So Nu Skin actually revamped our marketing plan to make it velocity. Okay, and then this was done, I think, in 2017. So most people actually tweak their marketing plan so that they pay less, right? So for Nu Skin, they actually tweak it so that they can pay more to the business brand affiliates, the brand partners, brand representatives and brand partners. So very quickly, I just want to focus on, okay, share component is, it doesn't, you can't quit your job with a share bonus. Okay, because share bonus is like a very casual thing. If you feel something is good, you share. So when you share, there's some share bonus that Nu Skin gives you for your level 1 people that you introduce in your first level. Okay, but this is not something that you can actually quit a job, build a career on. So when you want to do a career in Nu Skin, right, you want to become a partner. Okay, this is an important component. This is a build component. So put it very simply, right, the build component is like, for example, if you own a cafe, you open a cafe, right, what is your revenue, monthly revenue for your cafe? So so this particular revenue will convert into commission for you. So Nu Skin pays 5 to 40% depending on your total revenue, okay, depending on your total sales in a month, okay, and we pay this build bonus on a weekly basis, okay. And importantly, we have the, remember I said that why Nu Skin wins to me is the leverage income. So we have the lead bonus. Okay, so the lead bonus is is really what makes Nu Skin different, okay, for people to want to partner with. So put it to you simply, right, if you are very new in the business and you are a brand partner, meaning that you have started the business, you are a brand representative, and you have prospected somebody to join you in the business, and this person has also become a brand representative like yourself. So you become what we call a brand partner. So with that, right, the average income noted is about, the average income for brand partners in Nu Skin is 960. So you may say to me, 960, I cannot quit my job. I still need to pay my bills and so on. It's true. You shouldn't quit your job when it's 900. Oh, okay, there are two types of people. Like my business partner, Willie, right, she quit her job and she went full steam. Okay, she don't look back, she burned the bridges, everything. Say for me, I decided to work part-time. So I did the business part-time for a couple of years before I come in full-time when the income was more stable for Nu Skin. So you decide what you want. See, so, but of course, if you are coming in by quitting and burning all your bridges and all that, you should have some buffer, some savings to get you through the initial part as you're building. Okay, so many people, when they build a business, their initial maybe 1, 2, or even 3 years, they have no income. So like our neighbor, he actually has a pet hotel. So he was sharing with me that in this past 1 year, because of COVID, right, he didn't take salary, you know, for 1 year, and he had to pay all the rental bills, everything, running costs. It's in tens of thousands, and he didn't take a salary. So you can imagine this is what business is about. So for us, we don't have all these running costs. So for you to become very easily profitable at 960 per month, I think that's amazing already. And how fast you want to scale up, again, depends on yourself. If you decide that you want to give yourself full steam ahead, you want to, you know, work very hard during the first few months or years of your business, go right ahead, because you don't worry, you have a lot of time to enjoy yourself later part. Okay, so this is the beginning, brand partner. So for people who have a mid-tier level, which is executive brand partner, you're looking at a pretty good part-time income of about 2,006 per month. Okay, imagine this can actually cover somebody's car installment, somebody's loan installment already. So you don't have to dig into your salary. So, and it's something that you can build. So if you want to build this income over 2 years, why not? Possible also. But this is for people who want to do it slow. We encourage everybody to achieve their executive brand partner status within 3 to 6 months of coming into the business. And we're willing to mentor and work with you if you're willing to commit. Okay. And of course, the sky is the limit. When you reach your executive brand director, you can, on average, be earning up to 40,000 per month. Okay, and imagine this is a high percentage of this leverage income. So you have a lot of freedom to do all the things that you want, to spend time with your family and do all the things, give yourself the quality of life that you always wanted. Okay. And as I said, the business has no borders. You can decide where you want to open your business. As long as your skills is in those markets, you can open your business in those markets as well. Okay. Okay, so to get started, right, like I said, very low capital, right? So we have things like the get started tools, okay, which is just $14. This is a booklet to help you to organize how you should get started. So it's very step by step. It's very systematic. So you don't have to worry if you're new. I don't know how to do a lot of things. So this booklet will help you. And we have a prospecting booklet as well, the Start Business Change the World, as well as the brochure which I shared about the compensation plan. So I think this is a very small amount of money to get started in a business. Most people, when they get started in a business, they put up at least 100,000 or so. I think so, to get started in a even like a small dessert shop. This is my friend. Her husband actually got started with a dessert shop. They actually put up more than 100,000 to get started also. Okay, and then of course we have the TR90 tools to help you to track your clients, to track people who are thinking about getting started, all these things. So these are very helpful as well. Okay. And we have our weekly meetings and our online tools as well to help you in the business. So not just all these virtual things like education system tools, physical things like tools. We also have mentorship from your working uplines. So you can, in a way, I'm not saying that you pick and choose who you want to work with. So what I'm trying to say is that you can actually work with a mentor that you feel comfortable with, as well as you feel comfortable with, and you feel that you are willing to set goals with, and you meet the goals with this mentor. So if you want to, you have a few uplines that you can work with, but work with the same upline. Don't change uplines here and there, because then you'll get confused, because every upline has different style of working. So try to stick. That means my recommendation is stick to one mentor, work closely with that mentor, and then that will help you to grow your business very quickly. Okay. Okay, so at the end, I want to say, what are you waiting for? Okay, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it, and start today. Okay, so I encourage everybody, it's so simple to get started, and don't look back, like myself, 15 years just fly by, and things, so many good things have happened to me. So it'll be the same for you. So with that, I want to end my sharing, and also remind everybody that this Saturday at 3 p.m. we have our LI training, by Miss Rosanna. So just make the switch for this month to Saturday at 3 p.m. Okay, so if that, I end today's meeting, and I hope it's beneficial to all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mei Ling.
Thank you.
Bye.